Hi, this is Mr. E, and we're still traveling. We're on a little hike here somewhere in the mountains, and we got Scooch with us. There's Scooch. We got Baxter, and they're good boys and girls. So Scooch decided to wander off today. But anyway, just gonna let you guys know I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, but there's kind of a little bit more activity going on in the fourth dimension than we'd like to see. So, shields up. We'll talk to you a little bit more about what they do. There's certain DNA strands they like to target you and try to hack your bio shield and take control. Some people, they just can't do that too, but they try. So some of us have been targeted for a long time. And they use all sorts of various technological BS, which is horrific. I think it all had to do with the Patriot Act. They turned everybody into a terrorist. That way, they have the ability to torture you. So, yeah, it is torture. So that's what they're coming out with. That's your wonderful. What a joke. You don't own anything. You're going to work every day to pay for the stuff you don't own just to die for it. So, I mean, the system's actually perfect. They do this kind of stuff, and if you agree to it, if you consent, see, I do not consent to any of this stuff. I do not consent. That way they violate universal law. They come after you. You cannot consent to anything. Why you do it is if you just stay silent, you're consenting. So, silence is agreement. You got to remember that. In the law, silence is agreement. So, they use that, and they get everybody to agree, and then they have the masses agreeing to stuff they don't really want. They don't really know what they're getting into. And that's how they do population control. And see, my theory is it's not any other beings doing this, it's AI. And the AI's got control of these other beings, like the Draconians, Greys. Already taken over those that's coming after us. But the thing is, solar flash will take out AI. If you know who you are, then this is no problem. You just got to know who you are. Do you know who you are? Have you even asked the question? We have to ask these questions nowadays, especially now. So I just wanted to touch base a little bit about the targeting going on, and it's probably going to get more prevalent as long as we go on. And you could use it to your advantage. If you do get targeted, you could use it to your advantage. Use it to wake yourself up. Get to know who you are. Because literally, we all have to master the fourth dimension anyway to get to the fifth. So, we are on an ascension timeline. And once you master it, you'll understand that the timelines can be, there is no time. Everything's happening now. So, we've already won. It's already done. So I wouldn't get too caught up with it because we've already It's already done. You know, hopefully they just surrender and come to their senses. But I don't, it's not them running the deal. It's AI. So don't blame the being that's coming after you. He's just been taken over temporarily by an artificial intelligence that has a program running. They hacked their biofields, and they're running a program to chase your ass around and target you. So don't blame them. They're just doing, you could be one of them. Because I really think some of them wake up, they don't even know what they've done. They got a little missing time. If you got some missing time, you might want to question that. Where have I been and what have I been doing? There are some people who know exactly what's going on. To those people, I do not consent to any of this stuff. So don't do it. You'll have a high price to pay. It's against universal law. When you got the universe behind you, you're unstoppable. So remember that. They know this. That's why they get your consent. Remember, consent is, tacit agreement is if you're silent. By being silent, you're consenting to everything. Now listen, I put this to the test, and I mean the major test. To the feds, the prison system, everything. And lo and behold, they can't even keep you in jail unless you consent to it. When you get to the jail door, they'll ask you to come on in. Hell no, you're going to have to drag my ass in there. So they did. 72 hours later, they would let you go. You see, you can't book, can't give them your fingerprints, can't give them your picture. If you book, you're agreeing to it. So, if they're figuring out that everybody's figuring out that system. So they came up with something else, which is basically torture to get you to comply. So get ready for the torturing, because everybody's now a terrorist, according to the Patriot Act. Now, I haven't read it, so I don't know if that's true or not. But my intuition says, yeah, it came from the Patriot Act after 9/11. Now they get to try out all their new toys they've been working on for years and years. The thing about their technology, it ain't shit against a guy who knows who he is. You can sling energy like no one else if you're an angelic human. I'm just telling you. Now there's some who are not. Some are just puppets. Some are just mannequins. I don't know. What do you call them? Phantoms. It's all pretty much BS anyway. So I didn't develop the system. Don't blame me. It's just kind of what's been going on. I'm just telling you what's happening. I've been targeted for a long time, so I've seen all sorts of different weapons that you've used, and we'll be going over some of those and how to counteract them when it happens. Because I think they are going to target a lot more people. A lot more people are waking up. So they'd like to target you to get you into compliance with whatever it is they want. Who knows? I'm forever grateful to them, because I got to figure out who I was, who I am, and what I can do. So, it's really about ascension. And even the dark side may be on your side, just to wake you up. You ever thought about that? I kind of think about it. And literally everything's inside you anyway. You are a universe. There's no difference between you and the universe. You are your own universe. So you can create whatever you want. to whether or not it's in alignment. Now, Chewbacca's down here in the brush, and Scooch and Mama have failed to come up the trail. So, what in the heck? Okay. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. What we're going to talk about next. Look how beautiful it is. This is like fifth dimensional shit right here. It is just absolutely beautiful and is very peaceful. And look at these flowers. Some people call them weeds, but look how pretty they are. Just glowing. They shine their light. They're very pretty. It's just basically a grass weed. The oaks are coming in, and it's really beautiful. Scooch, Mama, let's go find out where they are. Come on, Chewy. Chewy loves to go for walks. He loves it. He's been a good boy too. He stays right close. Not too far away. He likes to go explore a little bit and chase. Unless he sees a bunny rabbit or a squirrel, he's pretty good. Or a deer, he'll chase a deer all the way up the mountain. He's done it. And thank God he came back. But, that was kind of scary. So what are you guys going to do this Sunday? You got to take care of your body. Quit eating the garbage. One of the weapons is the food. They put biochips in the food, and then they can send frequencies to control your freaking mind because of the food you are eating. Yes, it's true. Quit eating that fast food junk. If you quit eating this garbage, if you quit complying with everything, they'll quit doing it. Where you been? She's talking to the animals and plants. Yeah. Yep, even the plants have light bodies. Have you activated yours? We can activate it for you. Just a couple little codes, and then a whole lot of work cleaning up the whole mess that you've gotten yourself into. Because it is a prison system you cannot see. So you've got to free yourself from it. And to do that, it takes a little extraordinary work on your part. And you're not going to be able to live life how you've always lived it. You got to go quantum. And look at that bird coming up to say hi. Once you go quantum, you ain't ever going back. It's impossible. Once you go out into infinity, you're not coming back. Just telling you. So, that's my message for today. Happy Sunday. I don't even know what date it is. I think it's Sunday. If it's not, let me know. Go ahead and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.